Showing you two different things here in Photoshop. One basically is the file for the Photoshop document to create these little dot compositions. The other is how to compile them together into a GIF. So let's get going. So open a new Photoshop file, 600 pixels by 700 pixels in grayscale. We want to change that background to a layer, so it has layer properties, which means it can move around. Then choose the pencil tool, and you can adjust the size of that dot. Relabel those layers because it'll help you to identify what's in them. I want to create this really great mask that's 100 pixels high by 600 pixels wide. So use the selection tool, create that little box and fill it with the paint bucket tool, and that's the mask. And then you can see that it's sort of like the sun going down underneath the mask. And then stroke that box so that you get a pretty nice outside line to identify the composition. And then use the type tool to respond to what your image is. I know that's not very imaginative, Moon, but you're going to be imaginative. Make a group, duplicate the group, and then you can flatten the original group, and then you have that whole group of all those individual layers to create a second one. Subsequently, you're going to keep doing this about 10 times, or as many times as you need to until you get images that you like. But just keep doing it again and again and again and keep responding to what's happening on the page. Mostly it's about responding to what's happening on the page. Create two entirely different animations, one for single dots and one for multiple dots. So once you have all your images completed and on their own subsequent layer, then you want to be creating this animation, this GIF animation. You don't necessarily have to use Photoshop for this process. If you wanted to save all of these layers as separate JPEGs and load them into a different program, into a different way of creating an animation, you go right ahead and do that. I left a background layer on this by accident, so I'm deleting it so you can see I'm doing it. Then save your files as GIFs, and they can be uploaded as images.